This is the Galaxy S22 Ultra, and today it's Samsung's best phone. And for some people, it's the phone of the year. And honestly, it is more phone than you'd ever need. Here's my argument on why I think in 2023, for the money, this will be the best phone you can buy. I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja, and let's talk about it. The S22 Ultra came out in February. Samsung always runs great deals on trade-ins for other phones, and people were able to get this phone with earbuds and even a watch for around $500. As of today, you can pick up this phone just by itself for under $1,000 without trade-ins or anything like that. And when February hits, I'm sure the price of this phone will go down even lower. You know, you can use my links down below to look at the most updated pricing from different sources because I'm sure the price will shift around very quickly. It also just received Android 13 update and the newest One UI, which is Samsung software. While nothing is game-changing, it does provide a look at what the next phone will have. You know, when Samsung releases a new phone, most of the time is just a spec boost with new features that are software based. And that software will be found on older phones as well. Samsung has consistently done that. So expect this phone to get another update, adding in those new features that the S23 will receive. So I don't think there's anything to worry about when the next phone comes out. Plus, there hasn't been any major technology advances that you must have the newest phone for. These phones have been pretty consistent throughout the years. Now, on paper, you really can't expect much more out of a newer phone, and even the newest chip that is coming out really doesn't do that much different. I mean, this phone does have a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, 12 gigabytes of RAM, and 256 gigabytes of storage. You can get the 8 gigabyte version with 128, but at this point, I'd say go with the 12 gigabyte for more future proofing. It has a fantastic 108 megapixel camera and a crazy zoom. I think the video mode is also right up there with the iPhone in many circumstances. For speakers, it's tuned by AKG, and they're impressively loud and clear. The large, bright, and colorful display makes playing games great. Connected with the controller and play Game Pass, and wow, it's so good. The touch response is great, the audio is loud, and it's just as good as other experiences. I will say this phone can get a little bit hot during longer gaming sessions, but not enough to make it uncomfortable. So with the S22 Ultra and a lot of other phones for less than $20, you can get yourself a D-brand skin. This skin will customize the look of your phone and providing a unique style. I also love their grip cases, and I've been using it on my Pixel for a while. I think it's a great combination between ruggedness and style. So I think links down below to D-brand, whatever device you may have, and pick up a grip case. Thank you so much to D-brand for sponsoring this portion of the video. Battery life is one of the best outright. It's all-day battery life no matter how you use the phone. Even days when I'm traveling using GPS, Bluetooth, and camera, I'd still have enough battery life to last the full day. I've never had a concern with battery life on this phone, and going into next year, I don't see it being a new concern. I did touch on camera once before, but here are some recent camera samples, and this camera is great. It is in the top 3 when it comes to all the cameras I've used, but I do find the front-facing camera to be sharp, but lightening the skin a little bit, which is something I truly don't care for. But beyond that, it is a solid camera, and with the zoom system, it is the most powerful camera available. Also, the S Pen is included with this phone. It's at the bottom, you just pop it right out, and this lets you easily sign contracts, marks images, or do some sketches. But what I like to do is just write on the screen with the screen off memo. There's so much you can do with an S Pen, and I never took advantage of it, just something I never really used. So I can't talk a ton about it, but if you do find yourself in scenarios where you need a pen or it just makes it a little bit easier for you, this is great, and it just goes right back into the phone. It's amazing. So all in all, I truly think this phone, when considering pricing, will be a hard pass in 2023. In the used market, you can find the 8 gigabyte version for under $600 or the 16 gigabytes for around $750, which is an amazing price compared to the $1,200 that it was at when it first came out. But anyways, guys, I want to know what your thoughts are. These are mine. I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you folks later. Peace.